Alright, so this is my representation of a heart. We'll start with the left ventricle, which is represented by this vacuum. The right ventricle, which is represented by this fire extinguisher. Then you have the left and the right atriums, which are represented by the tennis rackets. The pulmonary artery, represented by these Sega cords, which go into the controllers, which represent the lungs. Then we have the pulmonary veins, represented by the basketball pumps. And last but not least, the aorta, represented by the little tube that's on every vacuum that I don't know the name of. Alright, so first, the blood is pumped from the body into the right atrium, right here. The blood then flows through an opening in the right atrium down into the right ventricle, which is the fire extinguisher. I chose the fire extinguisher to represent the right ventricle because, like a fire extinguisher, the right ventricle then pushes the blood through the main pulmonary artery into the lungs. The lungs then control the oxygenation of the blood and pump the blood into the left atrium. The pulmonary veins are represented by the pumps since they pump the blood into the left atrium. The left ventricle, represented by the vacuum, is then responsible for pulling the blood out of the left atrium into the left ventricle and ultimately pulling the blood through the aorta, and the aorta is responsible for taking the blood to the rest of your body. That is my representation of a heart. Thanks.